Well, hello. Hello, fairy friends. On Wednesday, we started the 50 Fun Fab Fairies challenge. Drum roll, please. And I can't believe it, but almost 1,500 people have signed up for this gosh darn thing. So I know there's been some questions, so I thought I'd pop on and answer the two overwhelmingly popular ones that I've been getting from the most people. I don't want anyone floundering around and not having answers to their questions. And then I would take any more questions in case you have some. And in case you're watching and you're like, what the heck is the 50 Fun Fab Fairies challenge? Well, that is it's 10 how to draw fairy, mostly faces lessons taught by 4 different people. And it is all free. It's hosted on my YouTube drawing channel, but I've also made it a free classroom over at my awesome art school because, as you guys probably know by now, I'm like cheat sheet obsessed and I always give out additional resources that go with my videos. So I have like face guideline drawing cheat sheets, I have shading cheat sheets. I also have references that go along with all of these lessons. So setting up a free classroom makes it super easy for you to go and grab all those resources in one go. I also made this really fancy scorecard for you. So when you do all your renditions, you can keep track of how many of you've done. So that's really fun. And that's also in the classroom. So if you haven't signed up yet and you want to, just go to awesomeartschool.com and you can go sign up. It's 100% free. The first lesson dropped on Wednesday, and then we're releasing videos every other Wednesday because I have another YouTube channel and I've already batched a ton of awesome videos that I always take turns posting on those two across those two channels. So that way I can keep my mixed media people happy while my drawing people and I are drawing fairies over here. So hooray. So I thought I would answer those 2 questions and then I would show you a sneak peek of what's coming up for lesson 2. And then if any of my club members are here, I have some sneak peeks for your next projects too, which I'm dying to share with you. And last little piece of news, Celtic Collective members, our next hangout is tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So that's tomorrow, Saturday. After I get off here, I'm going to go and email you the link to our hangout. So for all you fairy friends, if you like get obsessed drawing fairies and you want to really draw fairies all the time, I have an entire art club with Lucy Bryden called the Celtic Collective. And all we do is do drawings of watercolors and gouache paintings of fairies all month long, every month. So, and all that information, as well as our kooky fairy based podcast, is found at onescott.com because we're super weirdos like that. And we are not sorry. So, I'm going to say hi to everybody, and then I'm going to answer those 2 burning questions that I keep getting. Oh my goodness. Oh, Donna Holmes is here, and Patricia, hello. Hello. Katie is here. Jillian, sorry, Cindy, Teresa, Lori, I see you. Jeanette is in the house. Jeanette, hi, girl. My bestest helper. Mary Jane, Debbie is here. Oh my gosh, so many friends saying hi. Thanks for coming and saying hello. I love that so much. Tracy says hello from North Wallace. Well, hello, Tracy. Sharon Holmberg. Sharon. Okay, Sharon Holmberg is the best color pencilist in the whole wide world. And I finally did a project teaching your colored pencil method, as you know, and that is coming soon. I'm very excited to show that to the whole world. And my Mixed Media Society members get to have that interview, which I'm very excited, even though it's been really late. So the hello. Everyone's so kind to say hi. So there are these are the 2 biggest questions. I want to just answer them really quick. So I don't want anybody who's like, a lot of people are like, I'm sneaking in from work. So I don't want to get anybody in trouble. The biggest question I had, number 1, is, are we working on toned paper the whole time? And the answer is no. But does that mean that you need to go buy a whole bunch of stuff? The answer to that is also no. I do talk about this in the intro for the second lesson, but I wanted to just address this now. I just want to make everybody feel good. So in case you haven't missed it yet, this is the first lesson that is found on my Karen Campbell Draws YouTube channel. You can literally watch it right now, and it's all in real time. So fairy on toned paper. I love toned paper so freaking much because it makes such an impact with so little. You just have like a white pencil and a black pencil, and like you can make these like stunning drawings, and I cannot get enough. At the end of that video, there's actually a link to a playlist, which is like toned paper for beginners. And you can watch that's a 4-part free series too on YouTube. And that really goes like, if you want to slow down, like back it up, how I don't understand the light and shadow and all that. If you watch the end of that first lesson, like I said, you can click through to that. I also have a link to that in the Awesome Art School free classroom for the 50 Fun Fab Fairies as well. So I'm trying to give you all the resources from all the places. Yay, Jan. I love that you're loving the challenge. I am so loving it too. Linda Levin in the house, girl. Hello. Darlene, hi. I love seeing my friend. You guys are the best. Yeah, so tone paper is just a really quick way to make an immediate and really strong, powerful impact with like no tools. And there's kind of a no tools theme running through this whole series. So the question again was, are we doing tone paper the whole time? No. So if you follow me, if you're a student of mine, you will know I only ever really use 3 different kinds of paper, like for everything. I'm not talking about canvases and art journal, like altered books and stuff for mixed media, but I mean in terms of drawing, because this really is a drawing challenge. I only use 3 papers, truly. So, which is cool because that means you can hang out with me all day long and you don't actually have to buy that many things. So, tone paper, I love, which I've already seen people come up with really creative alternatives. For those that don't want to go buy some, you can do the inside of any cereal box, cracker boxes, right? Graham crackers. The inside of any light cardboard, like, is basically heavyweight tone paper. It's magical. You can use grocery bags, craft paper. There's so many creative alternatives that you can use that are 0 cost. So I know inflation, look, I have paint on me. Inflation is a big deal right now. I know people are, the economy is not kind. So I'm glad so many people are taking advantage and jumping on in the free challenge, because it's totally free and it's totally just for fun. So the second paper I use all the time is watercolor paper, because in the instances that you do want to get frisky with your paints, you can do anything on watercolor paper. You can do anything to watercolor paper that you can do to a canvas, like literally anything. And I don't mean gesso and all that nonsense. I mean like just straight up onto the watercolor paper. By the way, this is a really fun fact. Speaking of watercolor paper, Paulina Bright, my students who regularly learn with me at Awesome Art School know that I really only use Paulina Bright watercolor brushes. I don't normally link to them or suggest them because she is in Australia and shipping is super high. However, this is so crazy because I've been a fangirl of her, a girl. I like love her basically. I've been stalking her for years. She I can't even talk about it. It's so crazy to me. She's like the only person in the whole world I stalk on Instagram. She just asked me if I wanted to be a brand ambassador for her brushes. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? That's like your biggest famous movie star person in the whole world, like asking you to like do them a favor. And you're like, oh, I'll do literally anything you want. So, because I'm now a brand ambassador for my favorite artist in the whole world, Paulina Bright. Not only her brushes, they genuinely are my favorites and what I use, but her art is phenomenal. But she is, if you use my link to buy her brushes, you get 10% off, and she's offering free shipping. International shipping, you guys. Free for orders over $50. So if you do a set or if you buy like 2 or more brushes, that's free shipping from Australia. And it's just starts today and it's not going to go on forever. She's doing like a trial to see, I think, if they can make it work. So if they get enough orders and they can make it work, that is banana towns. So I love her. I'm going to put I don't know. I'm streaming a few places right now. I don't know if this link's going to work, but I'm going to put it in here just in case. I know my like actual students know that I am not lying when I say that I use those. PaulinaBright.com/Karen Campbell. then if you use the coupon code Karen Campbell in all caps, she'll take 10% off, and there's no shipping charge right now. It's so crazy. So I'm just gonna put use coupon code all caps Karen Campbell, and that will take 10% off your order. I just can't freaking believe it. But I'm also because I'm so starstruck with her, like it's not even funny. I'm like, I'll do anything you want. I don't care. Oh, you're so cute, Debbie. Oh, you did. You got her brushes yesterday. I'm so glad. They are my favorite. They genuinely are. And the weirdest thing is that I was doing a brush comparison review on like before I talked to her on my mixed media channel, and it was like these and because I've been using the silver velvets forever and ever, but they're super expensive. So I wasn't telling anybody to get those either. I always recommend this Turner, these like Creative Marks, because they're synthetic, but they work pretty well. But these are my favorite, and these are what I actually use. So I'm so excited that I can like recommend them because they come with a cost savings plus the freaking. I know I sound like a commercial. I just love her so much, and I love her brushes, and I can't believe that she actually gives me the time of day. So anywho, and the reason I bring it up is because lesson 2. This is going to be week 2's lesson. And it's on watercolor paper. So this goes back to the question, which was, what papers do I use? So 1-toned, 2 watercolor paper. And this is just using, you guys, this whole project, this is all I use. I use 4 things. I used 2 colors of watercolor pencil, Paulina's brush, and my favorite Pentel pocket brush pen. So again, my students, my regulars know I use the same supplies for everything. So this freaking Pentel pocket brush pen is my life. And that's all we use. That's it for the whole project. How fun is that? Like, that's all we're using. It's magical. So excited. If you don't have watercolor pencils, did you know that literally any felt tip brush, any felt tip pen, any fountain pen, any fine liner, those are all water-based, ink-based pens what you can draw with. Take your wet or your damp paintbrush, sweep it over your lines, and you will get the exact same effect. Okay. So guys, you do not need to go out and buy anything unless you want to, but you really don't. I guarantee you have things in your house right now that are water soluble. And if you're not sure, just test it and then you can find out. The pen is this is my Pentel. It's a pocket brush pen. They sell a not pocket version. I don't know why I'm obsessed with the pocket one. I just am. And the regular version actually has a bit larger ink. What's nice about these is they're refillable. So once you can buy these refills. Like I just bought like a 5-pack of refills. So I go through a ton of ink. So it's super nice because you can refill them and not break the bank. But it's great. And I demo this in the lesson too, but it's great because they have actual bristles on the end of them. So you can get like super fat lines or you can get like really, really thin lines, but they're magnificent for eyelashes. But I also I always get carried away and I have to end up like just outlining everything anyways. Yes. And yes, thank you, Jeanette. Oh, good. A couple of you bought. Yeah, you will not be sorry with Paulina's brushes. I also like her because she just has 4 sizes. It's like 0 through 4. Done. It's just easy. I like easy peasy. And then the third kind of paper that I only ever use is like cardstock, and it's really Bristol. It's Bristol, but there's cardstock. They're equivalent, either cardstock or Bristol, same thing. And that's what I use for all my marker drawings and all my my dry media drawing. So that's all. If you have those 3 around, you won't need to buy a single other thing, which is kind of amazing. So that's on the paper. So I will be but you won't see anything other than those. Now I have guest teachers that are going to be teaching us too, and I'll make sure that they know to not use anything other than those as well. The other question that I was getting, other than is tone paper the only paper that you're going to be using, is as far as doing the different variations are concerned, there's been a little worry about what to do for each variation. So I'm just going to preface all of this discussion by saying, dude, there's no rules here. You can do whatever you want. However, if you want to get the most out of the challenge, and I'm only saying this because I've run challenges before and I've seen the results of people that do it the quote unquote right way it was designed, and then the people that just do random drawings the whole time. First of all, any drawing practice is fantastic. So even if you do 50 random things, that's amazing. Like, amazing. Okay. So again, it's all good. The challenge is designed, though, if you want to get like granular about it, because we're doing we're repeating the same lesson 5 times. You tend to hone your muscle memory skills more. You tend to hone your observational skills more. And because you're really closely paying attention to the same like rhythm of the lesson over and over. So making the oval of the face, doing the eyes, and then making a concerted decision to change one thing. So you're doing like the same exact lesson, literally follow it along, and then you're deciding, okay, well, the first version eyes are going this way, the second version eyes I'm going to go this way. Okay. And then the maybe the third version, like, oh, the eyes go back original, and then we're just changing the hair. And so I've just seen people that are really like anal about following it. I know I feel like I feel bad saying this, but they do at the end of the 50 or the 100 or how many, they tend to have a little bit, they're honing real skills for sure for doing it that way. But do you have to do that? No. You can do whatever the heck you want. There's also no grades. So you can't fail. Like, you can make a hot mess and nobody cares. It's all good. Every time you practice, it's so good. So just please enjoy yourself. Just please have fun. If my students, again, to know, my acronym for my entire, like, the way I teach and the way I truly believe that people get better at art is to fart. All right. It stands for fun, attitude, repetition, technique. Technique is last, you guys. Okay. Because if you're having fun, you're gonna do it all day long. You're like, oh my God, the Fun Fat Fairies challenge is so fun. I'm gonna do 50 random faces. Okay, you're having fun. You're drawing more. Well, because you're having a good attitude, you're enjoying yourself. So your repetition is where the practice comes in. So this is where the accountability and the scorecard is for. This is all your repetition. That's what this is all about. And that's what this is all about. This, in case you don't have the scorecard, it says drawing along with the instructor, and then you're doing it again and you're changing just one thing. You're going to do it again, change just one thing, and so on and so forth. This sheet is all for the R and fart. That's what that does. And then the T is, again, it's last, because that's what happens when you actually watch the videos. And so my nerdy students, I know I want to name names. I'm not gonna, but I want to. The ones that actually like watch the video from beginning to end, like, those students get so fast, get so good so fast. And they're just being good students. They're just watching the lessons. It's all you have to do. It's no different than when you're in second grade and you're following your teacher's instructions. Nothing has changed. So fun. So, okay. So, Bristol Vellum is the same as Bristol. There's Bristol Smooth, there's Bristol Vellum. It's just like the whatever ingredients inside. That's totally fine, totally works. Which 2 brush sizes do you recommend? That's a great question. I actually recommend the 2 and the 3 I use the most. Because her brushes get so taper tiny and they stay this way, you don't need the really small one, because if you watch her do her videos, you stalk her like I do, she uses the biggest brush even for the teeny tiniest spaces. So even if you could only get one, I would do the 2, but I don't think that will qualify you for free shipping. Okay, so that was the 2. I only have like 10 more minutes. So that was the 2 questions I keep getting the most, was what papers do you need, and then how do you do like the variations? So hit me up with your questions, and I'm going to go through the chat right now and just make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, thanks, Tracy. Little fun fact. I can't pronounce TYL. That's like all consonants, so I'm not even going to say that. I'm wearing my one of my fun shirts from our I Don't Give a Flying Fairy, which is from our podcast. Our podcast has a lot of naughty swag to it. And this is actually not as naughty as our other ones. Okay, I don't even see any other questions. This is amazing. If you do, now is the time to bust them out. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was going through the Facebook group last night. Ooh, I see your question, Irish. That's a good one. And there's like you guys, there was like 256 posts, and that was like within 24 hours of it even opening. You are blowing my mind. So good. Do I prefer hot crest or cold press? That was a question from Irish. That's a great question. I love them both. So if you guys are new to watercolor paper, it comes in 3 kinds. It comes in hot press, cold pressed, and rough. Hot is super smooth. This is hot press, and it feels like Bristol. Actually, it feels the same. I like hot press when I'm drawing. Any drawing, like anything that's mainly drawing with just a little water, I usually use hot pressed. If I'm doing like a full-fledged ink or watercolor painting, I will always choose cold press. And rough is super fun. I don't use it very often, but it's really fun. It's really limited though into the effects that you get because it's like all sponge. So like you're granulating. Daniel Smith watercolors do really weird things with that. And it sucks up a lot of the pigment because it's just like painting on a sponge and everything's like gets sucked into it. It's really fun though. If you want to try it sometime, I do highly recommend it. Oh, Sharon's class. So Sharon is not teaching a class. Sharon did like an hour-long interview with me, and then I teach that class. So the interview and that full class are at in the Mixed Media Society and everything is at awesomeartschool.com. We have a wait list, but you can add your name to the wait list and we'll just contact you when the spot opens up. How do you use the discount in your Etsy shop? You can use the link from in every Sunday's email, and Cindy, there's always a link. You can just order right through that link in your Sunday emails. Linda says, some wonderful epic naughty swag. I know we are sailors, so we have some sailor words on our swag. Let's just put it that way. Oh yeah, I know everyone is doing amazing. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Oh, yay! Sam got to catch one. That's awesome. Yeah, the fairies puzzles so far have been super amazing. It's so awesome. Hooray! I know. And I haven't been on Instagram yet today, but people have been using the hashtag there too, which is so fun. If you just search the hashtag, you can see them all. It's so fun to see everything all together. What's the name with the Lady of the Rush? Her name is Paulina Bright. And the link is above, paulinabright.com / my name, Karen Campbell, and then use all caps Karen Campbell and you'll get 10% off your whole order, which is very exciting. Linda Brill says, scroll up. I asked 2 questions. Okay. Thank you for telling me that. I love that you just said that. I only see this one so far. How do I make my girls less angry and more friendly? 2 ways. The easiest way is and they're both so simple, is just make their mouths like the line in the mouth upturned on both sides. See how she's like, she still looks pretty dumb, but she looks happy because literally her smile goes like that. So you have to make her mouth go up on either side. And then the second is work on the eyebrows. So the eyebrows control all the emotions in the faces. And it's funny. You just mess around with it. Make like a literal elementary school face, and you'll see immediately the effects the eyebrows have. So even if you make like a stupid like elementary school face, right? And then if you just put eyebrows on in different directions, you immediately see the effect that it has. Okay, so now we have a sad now we're pissed, right? Right? And so I just did that. Duh. Why can't I do any other direction? That's so weird. It's like hurting me. Okay, now put him the other way. Now we have kind of like sheepish or sad, right? So mess around with the eyebrows. In the last drawing challenge I did, the last 6 videos or 8 videos are all on expressions. Okay, so if you, if you search the hashtag, 100 Fun Fab Faces, check out, and that's on my mixed media channel. Check out the last, yeah, I think it's 8. There's a lot. There's a lot of videos in a row, all on expressions. So that will help you a ton. And I try to like nail all the big ones. It's like confused, surprise, sultry, pissed. I do 2 pissed faces. So that's super fun. All right. And you said you had another question. Linda Brill, I'm looking for you. I don't. Oh, what if you just use a regular black and white color pencil. I think I say that in like the first 30 seconds of the video too. Any black and white pencil will be good. Oh, I have 5 minutes. All right, hit me up. I got 5 minutes and then I got to go pick up my child from school. It's 96 degrees out today, so I want to make sure I get him before he melts. You purchased 3 more of my books. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of books. Well, thank you for your support, and I hope they help you so much. Oh, Tara Salento just popped in. Hi, girl. Are you done painting? It's like 1 billion degrees outside. I can't believe you're doing anything outside. Tara is a great friend and helper, and also she lives in my hometown and is freaking sweltering today. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Jeanette, for all the linkage. Good. I'm glad. All right. Linda says it's 99 here. It's like 2000 degrees. I know. And it's freaking May. Like, not so much 90s in May. Thank you so much. Oh, good, Tara. Seriously. Oh, good. You're learning so much from the fairy challenge already. And we are just getting started. That's amazing. Amazing. Oh my God. Sherry said it's 40 degrees here. Thoughts on Meredith Tillman? I have never heard of her before. I have no thoughts on Meredith Tillman. I am thoughtless. Oh, that's so funny. Rachel's getting snow today. What? That's crazy town. Wow, it's in the mid 80s in Florida. I know. How did North Carolina get to be hotter than Florida? That's not right. It's also not right because it's May and it's this hot already. This is like August hot. I'm like, no. Just no. No. Oh, yeah. Yuck. All right. Any more questions? Are we good? We caught up? If not, I will wish you guys an amazing Friday weekend. Oh, I almost forgot. I literally have 3 minutes. Oh my God. Mixed Media Society. I'm having the most fun with gouache. I have been gouaching my face off for you guys. So here's some really quick sneak peeks at some fun projects that are coming for you. Oh my gosh. Fun Fab Drawing Club. I got really carried away. 1950s starts. 1950s. Oh, also gouache. Gouache. I know. 1950s starts this weekend, this Sunday for Fun Fab Drawing Club. All right, guys. And just so you know, so much 1950s ridiculous fun is coming for you. I know. That's all you get. I got to go pick up Billy. You guys have an awesome rest of your day and have fun with your fairies. If you haven't joined yet, just go to awesomeartschool.com and sign up. It's free. It's totally free. It's just free. So go do it. Okay. Bye, guys.